Go.
Hi, my name's Nick, and we're going to do a quick interview on my life, my connection with new media, how it affects me, and ultimately the role that it plays in my everyday. So let's check it out. By the way, welcome to my backyard.
So what is your relationship with new media?
I don't have one.
So what you're telling me is you have absolutely...
Hold on 1 second. I got to check Instagram real quick. Just got an update on my iPhone 6 Plus. No, I'm just kidding. But in reality, I don't use new media a whole lot compared to some. I have an iPhone. I use social media. I use music, media, Pandora, Instagram, Snapchat. Those are my leading forms of new media that I keep up with on the regular. I see a lot of people getting caught up in, taking pictures throughout the day, videos just to post them on social media, to gain likes, that type of thing. I really don't involve myself in that too much. But yeah, I use it throughout the day, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit right now.
How often do you use new media?
I use it multiple times throughout the day. Like I was saying before, Instagram, I probably check it once when I wake up, once when I'm eating lunch, a couple times throughout the day, when I'm eating dinner, before I go to bed, that type of thing. Those are the standard times. But I have noticed that I check it a lot when I'm bored. Maybe if I'm watching TV and a commercial comes on, if I'm standing in line at the store, if I'm waiting in class, in traffic. That's not an okay to text in traffic. That's illegal. Don't do that. I don't do that. Shouldn't have ever said that. But I use it as a form of escapism, basically just to escape boredom, I guess you would say, something to fill the time void. I would say it's a relatively large part of my everyday life, but I don't let it dictate my life. Other than Instagram, other forms of social media that I use are Snapchat. Facebook I still keep up on, but that's just to stay in touch with older friends, family that doesn't live nearby, if I need to get a hold of somebody whose number I lost or don't have. And then as far as other forms of new media, obviously my iPhone, and that's pretty much why we have all these forms of new media and social media, I should say. So, my iPhone goes with me everywhere. It has my social media, my music, my notes, pictures, all that type of thing. So that's my main outlet for new media. And then, like I mentioned, music, Pandora, I listen to that, like I said, when I'm working out, driving. So, yeah, those are the main sources of new media that I use and when I use them.
What do you use new media for?
Just mainly communication, but as far as Instagram, social media, that aspect, I use it to save pictures, videos. If I think something's worthwhile taking a picture or video of, I like to post it. As far as, connecting with other people, I guess it compensates for that time-space distanciation problem that we have. We came out with a cell phone. That kind of solved the problem. And now as far as sharing pictures and videos, Instagram, Snapchat, those two ways are basically instant ways of sharing pictures and videos. So it compensates for that. But yeah, that's really it. Used to broadcast my life sometimes, and to keep people in the loop that I'm not in touch with on a day-to-day basis. That's really it. I also wanted to say, as far as uses for new media, a lot of people use social media as a way to build a false identity or an extended identity of who they really are, by posting pictures and videos that they want people to see. If you look at a lot of people's Instagrams, Facebooks, this and that, you only see the pictures that they want you to see. So it's almost like a false identity creation of who they might be, might not be. Other than that, I just wanted to say that I haven't got consumed in that aspect of social media. I try to just use it for useful purposes. Instagram, to keep up on sports news, maybe what some of my favorite actors or artists are up to, and other than that, just regular communication and sharing of pictures and videos.
How do you feel new media has affected you and our culture?
Well, for starters, we always have our phones on us wherever we go. We just got used to that. They're an extension of us, which is how they were initially designed to be. Phones, social media, those are all tools that were designed to be an extension of us, who we are, our lives, to help us, to make things easier, to simplify our tasks. But in reality, it's kind of flip-flop. It's more of, we're an extension of media. It's kind of began to dictate who we are, what we do, how we act, how we function. The main thing I've noticed is my attention span. It's shortened. When I'm doing homework, reading, studying, whatever, working, even watching TV, I feel the need to check my phone now, and I can't really focus as well as I used to. I can't read a book, hard to study, so definitely played a role in my life. So you guys probably know this already, but some of the apps that I mentioned, Instagram, one of the favorites. Snapchat, definitely a fan of that one. As you can see, very popular. I have 2 messages waiting for me right there. I'll check those out after this. Facebook, right there. Twitter, not a big fan of that, but it's on here anyways, and that's about it.